Hello, Sweetwater staff, band management, and last but not least, my friends in Skid Row. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart that I've been given this opportunity to share with you a little bit of my story, why I believe that I should be the next and final frontman for Skid Row, and my performances of Monkey Business and 18 in Life. My name is Dyer Knight, and I'm 53 from northeastern Pennsylvania. I started taking drum lessons when I was 6. My first band couldn't find a bass player, so I studied the bass and became a singing bassist. From there, I played local gigs doing covers, and I started writing originals. I quit my own cover band to focus on my music. I formed a new band, recorded an original demo, and a full-length CD. And I've been on many tribute CDs performing Whitesnake, Dio, Judas Priest, and Motley Crue. For many years, I also played up and down the East Coast and opened for many of my heroes, including Skid Row. I have tons of stage and studio experience, and the worst thing I could say about my stage presence is some photographers have told me that I don't stand still for very long. I am also a member of ASCAP, and I do currently receive songwriting royalties. So why do I think I should be the next frontman for Skid Row? Well, first and to me, aside from the vocal ability, I think the most important thing is I am a fan. I love Skid Row. I have all your CDs, and I love songs that the average fan doesn't even know exists. For example, I love the song Ghost. That song is amazing, and it should have been a massive hit. I'm also a huge fan of Forever, My Enemy, Fire Sign, Thick as the Skin, Another Dick in the System, Get the Fuck Out, The Gang's All Here. I mean, I could go on, but I'm sure you get the idea. And to be the frontman for Skid Row would be a dream come true. You know, like winning the lottery or getting that one wish. So the second reason is I'm a vocalist and I do vocal exercises every day for about an hour and a half. So I can sing with power and run around on stage and get the crowd into the show. I want to perform the songs to the best of my ability while trying to sound as closely to the original recordings as I physically can. That being said, I will always keep studying the songs and improving because that's what I want to hear as a fan, and I want to be able to give that to the other fans. The third is I own my own professional recording studio, and I could record anything at any time for the band. It's not a home studio, it's actually in a warehouse, and it's currently being wired for 5.1 surround. I'm also happy to record promos for radio stations, do podcasts. I mean, basically anything you and your management want me to do, I will do without question or even a bad attitude. Which brings me to my fourth reason. I'm a hard worker, and I've done the worst temp jobs on earth so I could play a gig any day of the week. I'm currently self-employed, and I could quit my job tomorrow and work for the band full-time without any issues. I do not have any kids, and I am not married, but I do have a fiance and 2 cats. My fiance supports me and my music, and she knows this will require me to be away for long periods of time. The fifth reason is I know what it's like to do this with no money, and I have suffered. I was the guy funding everything in my original band. I bought the studio, the vans, and I made the backdrops and the cabinet covers, and when I made money, I bought new backdrops and side scripts. Everything I have done was to get my music career going in the right direction. All of the money I had and didn't have, all of the blood, sweat, and tears went into making music, playing it, and performing it. Because of all that, I will be kind, courteous, and true to all of the fans. I'll be humbled that I am doing what I love with other skilled friends and feel more like a part of something rather than the only driving force. I know this is just the beginning of the hard work. I understand people will hate me because I'm not that guy that they want to see in this band again. I know I will have long hours with no sleep and long trips. I know being in a band is tough, but I embrace it because I'm a professional musician and playing music is the one thing in this life that brings me pure joy. In closing, I just want to thank you again for the opportunity, and I hope I painted a picture of myself that will let you see that I have the skill, talent, drive, and determination to make this work. I'm an easygoing guy, and most of my friends enjoy my sense of humor. I don't play pranks or do anything silly. I can just find humor in just about anything. But on stage, I'm a force of nature, and I can get a crowd into what I'm doing. I hope you guys give me a shot so we can all make some great music and memories together from now until we all decide to retire. Because if you let me in this band, I'm not going anywhere. I'll embrace the fans, the history of the band, and I'll wear the number 7 proudly. Thank you for your time.